All right, so I'm doing a Metcon today, and I pulled this from the CrossFit website, and it's a chipper. So I'm gonna chip our way down the list of the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 50 deadlifts, 40 ring rows. Instead of a 30 calorie row, I'm gonna do a 400 meter run, and then 20 assisted pull-ups, 10 squat cleans at an empty bar. So I'm doing deadlifts at 125 pounds. Yeah, so I'm gonna warm up. I'm going to move through some of the movements and then meet you on the other side. I finished that in 17 minutes and 38 seconds. I came inside because I wanted to avoid our neighbor's landlord. She's a real piece of work, so I was like, I'm gonna go inside now. Anyway, I was thinking a lot, like, during my workout, like how my relationship to CrossFit has changed over the years. I started back in 2009 at a gym in Seattle called Jet City Crossfit, and it was run by a family, a real cool family out of a garage, and that's really how like CrossFit like began. Most gyms were garage gyms. They were humble and chill. And then of course the CrossFit world took off, and then it took on a whole other life of its own, and I feel like it's kind of coming back to its original roots, which is like about functional fitness, and it's less about this like massive competitive training for the CrossFit games kind of thing. But anyway, I fell in love with it almost immediately because it really spoke to my inner gymnast. I loved all of the body weight stuff, and the individual component, but the community vibe, like it just really reminded me a lot of being part of a gym, you know, when I was a gymnast. So like I was into it. I drank the Kool-Aid, as they say. And I feel like I've come full circle with it. I mean, I obviously have my own garage gym, and I still love to engage in like that functional movement, and engage the body in a lot of different ways through body weight stuff, barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, all the things. Like that still really speaks to me. Like where I have changed and where I've shifted is in like a workout like I did today that was for time. I'm not rushing through things, like, or thinking about like the transition between exercises to like maximize my time, you know. Hi Rosie. Like previously I probably would have had 2 bars set up, one for the cleans and one for the dumbbells, to, you know, avoid having to change the plates out, and it's like that just isn't important to me anymore. I'd rather move through the workout, which I did, at a pace that felt doable, and then, you know, change the plates out. Like it's no big deal. 25 seconds it just doesn't matter. And I love like not having to treat my workouts like a competition or a race. I really liked what it taught me back then, and so I don't want to come off as sounding like I'm like dogging it, but I've just adjusted how I apply and engage with a CrossFit workout now versus back then. Whew. I just sat down after walking around a little bit and doing some chores around the house, and those deadlifts are starting to kick in. Today's day 62. It's gonna be really thick by the time we're done with this. I might have to find a new way to close it at the end. Today I'm gonna pull from this newspaper that I got. It's almost been a year now since it's The Stranger, but they have a lot of good visuals. Like, I'm kind of liking this. Let's see where this goes today. Like that. Hotel, motel, holiday inn. I was listening to some old school rap for my workout today. It was kind of fun. This is kind of speaking to me today. STDs are timeless. Okay. All right, my camera cut off when I was doing this stamp stuff, but I basically used these and I just stamped on it. I also realized that earlier I was talking about, you know, how my CrossFit world got started in Seattle, and this is a Seattle paper that I'm pulling from. So I think what I'm going to do is do a little bit of writing over this, and come back to it. All right, so I just did a little kind of an appreciation of, like, you know, where I started CrossFit and how I'm thankful for discovering it when I did, and before it became worldwide. And yeah, so I'm just thankful whenever I work out in my own gym, I'm reminded of like where it all started and when I first became acquainted with barbells. And yeah, so it's really cool. And that was over like 16 years ago. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it today. I will see you tomorrow.